What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, coming at you with another video. In this video, I'll be discussing this morning's episode of Get Up with Greeny, Swagoo, RC, and Rex Ryan as they were spitting the truth. So if you want to hear what I got to say about that, why don't you go ahead and stick with me through this intro.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Welcome to the Angry Cowboys Fan channel here on YouTube, the place where you can catch my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know it's DC for life. And if you're DC for life, win, lose, or draw, I ask you, please consider subscribing to the channel and joining me on my journey to get this cowboy content out to more Angry Cowboys fans around the NFL. This morning, on Get Up, they had a lot to say about the Dallas Cowboys coming up short against the Philadelphia Eagles. They were looking for places to place the blame, and they were wondering, how could the Dallas Cowboys come up short with the game so gift-wrapped to them by the Philadelphia Eagles defense at the end? So, we're going to get into some of the audio clips from RC and Rex Ryan, but before we do, I'm going to show you where we went wrong throughout the game when it comes to the trenches. So sit back, drink a coffee, and look at our offensive line not winning the battle of the line of scrimmage. Look at this. Let him go. Had to go out. Had to flush out. Bam. Gonna step up in the pocket, but can't. Boom. Hassan Reddick beat Terrence Steele. Again. Boom, beat him again. Had to flush him out of the pocket. Almost got caught. Bam. Almost got hit there. Boom. Got him again. And this is what I don't like. This is the one that seals the fate. This is the one that sealed the fate for the Dallas Cowboys. Terrence Steele, you allowed your assignment to get to Dak Prescott way too much. Watching the playback of the game, I noticed 8 different times that Terrence Steele allowed his man to beat him and put Dak Prescott under pressure. Terrence Steele's assignment either sacked Dak Prescott or flushed him out of the pocket prematurely way too often. In the video I released pregame, I put an emphasis on this one line, and that line is, the game will be won in the trenches. So our offensive line needs to step up and give our quarterback more time in the pocket. Let's hear what Rex Ryan had to say about Terrence Steele.
The right tackle's the guy that gave up the sack.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
They're giving him $1 billion. Can you not hold out for a little more than that? And you can say, yeah, we can chip. Well, okay, come on. At some point, the guy's got to win. He's got to win.
Yeah,
he has to win. And then the false start, that's on the player. All right, I would have never said it as coach. I would have taken every damn bullet. Yeah. All right, he ain't going to take every bullet, but I would. All right, but that's it.
Man, Rex Ryan over there speaking the truth. There are 2 things that you need to do in the situations the Cowboys found themselves in yesterday. 1, do not create penalties. We started 1st and goal at the 6-yard line at the end of the game. We get hit with a false start. That's discipline. Now it's 1st and goal at the 11. And then Dak Prescott gets sacked by Josh Sweat. 2nd and 21. Dak Prescott throws an incomplete pass to Jalen Tolbert. On 3rd and 21, we get a delay of game, and that puts us further away from pay dirt. Those self-inflicted wounds was what I was talking about in my video before the game. We cannot shoot ourselves in the foot over and over and expect to win a game. The second thing is, do not get sacked or lose the football. Well, we did all those things, and it caused for us to miss an opportunity to shut these annoying Eagles fans up. Whose fault is it? Who should take the blame for this atrocity? One thing I also talked about in my video before the game was being disciplined on both sides of the football, and the Cowboys offensive line was anything but disciplined. You don't shoot yourself in the foot when we have a game on the line. So let's go ahead and listen to RC and placing the blame where it needs to be.
Stephen A. Smith is laughing on a private chat 5 minutes later. Why? Whose fault is that?
It's everybody's fault. And I know we don't want to come on these shows and say that, but it starts at Mike McCarthy. It's the same conversation you had 2 years ago in the wild card round when you don't win against the San Francisco 49ers. The conversation you had in the divisional playoff round last year when you don't beat the San Francisco 49ers. It is penalties. It is mistakes. It is seemingly being good enough and having a good enough roster to be in games, but not win the big game.
Listen, this game falls on everybody's shoulders except for Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Jake Ferguson. This loss falls at the hands of the offensive line and the defense not being able to stop the Philadelphia Eagles from scoring 28 points. As for the receivers, I think everyone in Cowboys Nation doesn't even look in the direction of Michael Gallup anymore. You even got Rex Ryan saying that Brandon Cooks should be the number 2 receiver and to sit Michael Gallup. And after this game, I'd have to agree with him. So let's hear what Rex Ryan has to say about Michael Gallup and see if you guys agree with it. Cowboys Nation, let's go.
Let's get it to Ferguson.
Absolutely.
It's about that level of communication and competency in the moment.
But it should be, let's get it to Cooks. That's
right.
what it should be.
Great point.
And that's Brandon Cooks, I don't understand. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver for every team in the National Football League.
Yep. You say every
all
team.
Right? Every team. He bounces around all over the place. Why the hell isn't he the number 2 receiver on this football team?
Man, he asked a great question. I have to agree with Rex Ryan. We got Brandon Cooks to take the top off of the defense, but we went into this game knowing that the Philadelphia Eagles have a problem with the middle of the field. We should have been sending Brandon Cooks on slant routes to exploit the middle of the field. Unfortunately, Brandon Cooks was a non-factor in yesterday's game. We tried forcing it to Michael Gallup way too much, and I feel they do this to get Michael Gallup's morale back up because he knows that he's hurting the team more than he's helping the team. Now let's talk about the defense. The defense didn't show up the way that we wanted them to, Cowboy Nation. Yes, they held A.J. Brown to 66 yards and 1 touchdown. They broke his streak. But you got to be able to stop Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert as well. Jordan Lewis continuously got cooked by Dallas Goedert, and we didn't have an answer for it. What's going on with our players coming off of injuries and sucking? I was asked if I thought that LVE coming back would have made a difference, and I don't think it would have. Cowboy Nation, we know that when our defense and our offense is balling out of control, we can win any game on the schedule. But when our defense is allowing 28 points, it puts us in a huge strain. It puts the offense in a huge strain. When the offense can't score over 10 points, it puts a strain on the defense. We need to go out every single game and play complimentary football like I know we can do, Cowboys Nation. The Dallas Cowboys have to clean it up. I'm tired of the talking heads like Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Joy Taylor, Shady McCoy laughing because the Dallas Cowboys can't get it done. We have a lot of work to do before the Philadelphia Eagles comes into Jerry's world, because I swear to God, if they come into Jerry's world, if they come into our house and beat us, you guys will definitely see a much angrier Cowboys fan. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. If you enjoyed the content, I implore you to hit that like button and share the content. Tell a friend who has a friend that's a Cowboys fan what we do here. If you want to join the thousands plus of Angry Cowboys fans on this channel, don't hesitate. Subscribe. Hit that red button. Subscribe to the channel. During my live last night, a subscriber said that I should monetize the channel. Well, because of your help, Cowboys Nation, The Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel has officially been monetized, and it's all due to you giving me a chance, Cowboys Nation. So let's continue. Let's continue to grow together. This has been your boy, ACF, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out.